At the congregation, we have our own charism. We contemplate the poor, humble, crucified Christ, manifested in the vulnerable and marginalized of society. Meaning that our founder with the man was very fond with the vulnerable children and women. So he wanted to see the society empowered with education. So we feel that we should also contribute to the empowerment of our children in society through education. Now, at the congregation, we thought, say, where do we start from? And luckily enough, God is so merciful. We had this blended value course, and we are one of those that were picked to be part of that training. That training, I said, it came at the right time when we needed that knowledge and information how to carry up a social enterprise. The first training we did, I remember we learned about innovation. Wow! I said, this is great. How are we going to innovate that place to be more creative like that? So as time the course went on, we were being initiated, being empowered, our knowledge and that kind of was being expanded.
During our training as startup group, we learned a lot of things. I, for myself, learned how to work as a team and how to employ transparency and accountability. We were encouraged to start small, not to employ a very big qualified accountant, but we were also taught basic accounting system so that we are able to use our sisters who are available here, so that starting you don't use much money to pay specialist part. We work in consultation, and we also learned how to do networking. Networking through our parishes, we are encouraged to identify parishioners who are good in accounts, who are good in management and marketing, and we bring them on board, and this we have started.
Our society today has gone to decay in terms of morals and behaviors. So we feel that if we begin this holistic approach in terms of education at the tender age, that girl child or boy child will grow up to be responsible, to be accountable, to be more like godly, like God-fearing child of God. So that our society will be full of people responsible, caring for one another, caring for the environment like that. So that's why we thought of this social enterprise.
After every training, we came back and we were being coached how to start up this business. It's a social enterprise. We warned that as you start this business, you should also remember that you are also trying to improve your livelihood as the Little Sisters of St. Francis. So we did so, and when we received the seed money, we started implementing what we were taught. We started by decorating the school, buying all the equipment, starting with the chairs for babies, tables for babies. We bought a fridge, upright fridge for putting the food to preserve their food, a deep freezer, a stove. We bought a desktop, and we also bought a printer. We bought a microwave to warm their food. We have continued implementing the lessons we learned and what we learned from Dr. Nasin Diraini, who was coaching us how to carry out this enterprise. Other topic we learned, which was very exciting and very informative, and it was really shaking us because our communication skills before were not very good. Communication starts even from a little baby to the parents, to the teachers, to the sisters in community, and to the congregation at large. We were taught to give feedback. Record keeping is cardinal, and every report we write, a copy has to go to the congregation so that the whole congregation were able to move together and see where we are going, and we try to check on each other. Are we doing the correct thing? Through monitoring and evaluation, we move forward and check ourselves, checks and balances, and not to be swerved away from the vision. We are always focused nowadays.
You have never wasted your resources. That training you have given us, I tell you, you could see it is growing and growing, and you could see the fruit of it, you know. We want to reach our objective, our goals, to succeed in life. Not for only prestige, but for the vulnerable, for the poor people in society. Even for ourselves as the congregation. So that as the sisters, as the young sisters that come to join us, we want to empower our sisters in every spheres of life, so that they offer quality services in the different fields where they have found themselves in our mission.